The Hattah Desert Race is recognised as one of the toughest and most popular off-road races on the national calendar in Australia. The race is fought out over 8 laps with a distance of approximately 35 kilometres a lap through some of the most unique mallee scrub, which includes everything from tight technical sections, long whooped out straights and big long sand hills. The Hattah Desert Race runs over 3 days, featuring Friday night scrutineering with a meet and greet of riders, show and shine and a stunt show in the main strip of Mildura. Prologue is then held on Saturday morning to determine the starting positions for Sunday's main race.
Cruising through the main street of Red Cliffs on Tuesday about lunchtime this. Just going to do my first little bit of training for the Hattah. Got a couple of days of training and then we'll see how we go. See how we go, having a go at the real thing, eh? Change my pipe, steering dampener. So we'll go and dial the dampener in and see what the suspension's like and have a fair dinkum crack, eh? It's the railway track at Hattah, at Red Cliffs. It goes to Hattah. It's where they reckon you've got to train. So let's get to it. Very open, very skaty. Real open, real flat out. They say training for whoops is hard, and that's what you need to do for Hattah, so this is the track. Oh, bloody hell. Take you for a little ride on it. Real sandy, real whoopy. Lot of cornering. Big whoops, but let's throw you around. Got hip and shouldered by a tree. Open a bit. There's the bike after punching out 70 odd k's of the Mallee Desert. 75. Just about to give her a wash, and I'll give you a quick look at how the funnel web filter handled it. For that 75 k's in the Mallee Desert, and there's barely a mark on it. That pyramid design, designed to take a lot more surface area, so it can take a lot more dust, and there's hardly a mark on that. I'll use that again tomorrow for me training. Day 2 of training, going out to the Widgie. Trying to keep up with Dells on the freeway, just up there. K's an hour, you can feel the arse end just breaking traction. It's just wheel spinning. This thing just loves it. Gotta watch out coming up and over these things. There's no. Whoop! Yeah! That one coming the other way. Okay, and do a couple of laps. There's Chris Hollis and Ben Grabham over there training, and I'm nowhere near as quick as them. Yeah, g'day guys, Daniel Holmes here. Come up to Mildura to ride the 2013 Hattah. Been up here for nearly a week now, come up last Monday, did a bit of riding around. I've done 3 days on the bike, practicing a bit of high speed stuff, bit of the tight stuff, and then spend a couple of days around a 7.5k track out at Widgie. First couple of days took a little bit of getting used to, I guess. The sand and stuff's a bit different to what I'm used to. Bike sort of skating around a bit and trying to get some high speeds. It's a little bit hairy. I'm getting a little bit old for that. So, but yeah, it took a bit of getting used to. But by the end of it, I was feeling alright on the bike. I was pulling some not too bad times around the track. It was stuff I was happy with anyway. I'm not going to win the race. I'm just going up there to have some fun. So yeah, I've been prepping my bike today. Been putting some stickers and stuff on it. Still doing that now. And did a bit of an oil change, filter change, and just getting it ready for the night. We've got some scrutineering tonight down in the main street where we take the bikes down, get them looked at, and then there's a bit of a parade on, some stunt riders and interviews and big TV set up. So we'll get down there for that, and then 9:30 tomorrow morning, prologue starts. So that organises what position I start at in the race, and that kicks off also at 9:30 Sunday morning. So a little bit pumped up, a little bit nervous at the same time, so looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what I've done for the bike, just to change things from normal dirt riding at home to preparing it for the sand. Before I came up here, I put an acro on the back, just a slip-on muffler, titanium series 1, just purely for a little bit of noise and possibly to get a little bit more herb out of it, but it's mainly just noise. I don't think it's giving it too much more power. Put a steering dampener on it, Scott steering dampener, which is a definite must up here in the sand. I've noticed that I did a couple of laps around the Frankston motocross track a couple of weeks ago. I was getting a lot of tank slap and head shake and stuff, and it was a real struggle to hang on to. And now with the Scott steering dampener, it's an absolute cracker. You can get some top speed along some rutted out sandy sections, and the bike just does what you want it to. So I'm stoked with that. I softened the suspension up. I tried a little bit harder, a little bit softer, so I liked it a little bit better softer. Some people like it harder, that's my preference anyway. Put the forks right at the top of the triple clamps there, so I got as much trouble as I can for hitting the softer sand. Running the funnel web filter, always run the funnel web filter. For desert racing, it's essential. Because of the pyramid design on it, it's able to get a lot more contamination and dust on it before the airflow stops. So I'm real happy with the funnel web filter all week, and I'll continue to run them at home. The rear suspension, I backed the rebound back a bit. I just found, because there's a lot of whoops out there, and I just found it kicking me in the backside a bit. So I slowed the rebound down and found that a lot better. I got the steg pegs on board. They're a definite must too, because most of the riding standing up, and with the 570 it just wants to rip out of your hands the whole time, so it alleviates a little bit of the arm pump anyway. It helps out a bit. What else have I done?
What tyres you running, mate?
I've got a Geomax MX31 in the back. That was new a couple of days ago. It's showing signs of wear, so I just turned it around. And I've just chucked a S12 on the front. I'm just yet to pump them up. I've got to get down the servo. I've got scrutineering in about an hour and a half, so I just got to finish putting some stickers on the front. I've got some rim stickers with my sponsors, which is Roostin films and funnel web filters. So I've got some stickers made up to help promote those boys, and I'm just finishing off putting them on. Got a Valley Force sticker on the back. Those boys helped me out a little bit with price and getting my bike set up for Hattah. So I'll just finish putting the stickers on, pump the tyres up, and get down to scrutineering.
How you feeling, mate?
A little bit nervous, mate. Hello, boys.
We know where you got your fucking numbers.
We're just following everything.
Does he pass the test?
Right, dude! Saturday morning, just had a look lap for the prologue and then just busted out the prologue. I was a little bit nervous, I'm still a bit shaky now, just nerves and adrenaline pump at the same time, I guess. I think I went alright. I got overtaken by one bloke who was significantly quicker than I was, and I sort of took out about four or five people in the prologue, something like that, and I felt pretty good. It was fairly chopped up, and my mind wasn't really set right, so I overshot a couple of corners, but I feel alright. I needed just another 10 or 20 minutes to get relaxed into the bike, and then we'll have some fun.
How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, pumped, mate. Absolutely pumped now.
so much for your involvement, not only in the event, but in the lead up to it today, and getting up here nice and prompt and getting your bikes down to the start line. Works so much better for us as it has over the last 2 years. The guys that are about to talk to you now have got some really important things to get across to you. Please make sure you understand everything. If you aren't clear on something that we go through today, come and see us at the end of it, okay, to make sure you've got it all clear in your head.
Find out as he arrived on his first pit stop that halfway around his first lap he had a big crash which left him with a suspected broken thumb. Not one to be put off by the crash, he insisted on getting back out, finishing the race, and ended up with a great result for his very first attempt at the Hattah Desert Race.
Oh guys, just completed the 2013 Hattah. It was extremely tough. Probably it is the toughest riding I've ever done in my life, and probably one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life. It was tough. First lap I was looking pretty good, and then had a little bit of a nasty off, and it shook me up a little bit for the next couple of laps, or for the rest of the race really. I had a second lap, had 3 offs. Third lap, I had a couple of offs. Fourth lap, I think I came out unscathed, and fifth lap unscathed without coming off. But the track chopped up massively, big whoops, deep sand, and it just takes every bit of energy to hang onto your bike. So as it stands now, I don't know if all the tallies or the results are in, but I think I may have come 152nd overall, which is not. I'm very, very happy with that. There was 359 riders in there, so I placed a little bit better than the top end of halfway anyway. Very happy with that, and I just want to thank everyone for helping me out, my oldies, and Cam for coming up and filming everything, and my lovely wife. Yeah, I just want to say a big thanks to John up there at Funnelwork Filters. Thank you very much for sending me some filters down, mate. They've done me all week training out there in the Hattah Desert, and then for the race I went through 2 filters, and they work superbly, mate. I'm very, very thankful for the filters you sent down. Big thumbs up to you, mate. Good on you, and keep on roosting.